Hey peeps, welcome to another episode. Last episode we ended off at the building right here, our little cottage tower of some sort. And today we will decorate it. I've already done it actually. So let's take a look. Let's go in through the little hobbit hole right here. So this is the entrance. I put in some floating lights and some other decorations, some hanging flower pots. Oh, it's nice. And upstairs, you'll see that every room have a different theme. I think it's kind of nice. So this is just a little farming area, storage for that, a little seating area, looking out at the flower forest. That's nice. And again, little seating area, fireplace, storage, the big old tree. And to go upstairs, we do that right there. And as you can see, I've connected the roofs and I've installed a sort of see-through roof. Kind of cool. And we have some more storage right here. A bit of a greenery room right here. And this one is different. Crystal room. I think that's kind of cool. And over here is the bedroom. Just a nice little cozy place. And of course we still have the... Jesus, let me through. Oh, and if you didn't see it, we have the chandelier as well. But we also have the tower, which is nice. Gives us a good view. Today we are going to be leaving the town a bit behind. I think we should take a little break and maybe that can give some more inspiration for some more building. So instead of doing the houses, we are going to start the castle because I want to do that before the update comes out. So we need to at least have an entrance, and that's gonna be right here. I think that's gonna look really cool. It's gonna be two big towers, sort of in the same style as these, but still a bit different. And I was looking at this mountain because it has this hole going through it, and I was thinking, well, what could we do? I find this kind of difficult to work with, so we need a lot of stone for the build. Why not terraform a mountain? Right, that's a great idea. Oh. But yeah, I think we should do that. And what my idea is that we keep this and then we just take the mountain up like this. So we kind of make it hang over a bit, make a cliff of some sort. I think that would look really cool, especially when you come from down here and you just see that. So that's the first thing we're going to do. And then we will have the towers right here. Of course, since it's the entrance, and it's actually not the entrance for the castle, it's just a entrance to the castle, if you can follow me. Because here we're going to have a staircase. One single one going up here, and then it's going to split in two, going up and up like that. And then on top here, I've been thinking a little bit about what should we do up here, because it is a bit difficult to work with this terrain, but of course we will work with it and terraform it as we want. But I was actually thinking down here, since this is, well, as it is, kind of nice looking, I think this should be an amphitheater. I think that's what it's called, because, well, that's one way of doing it, I guess. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. Because we almost have like a little scene over here. Then we could add some stairs right here. I think that could actually look really cool. And then, of course, we also need to think about having a cathedral in here. And, of course, the main part, the castle, which should be a big and really impressive build. And I think it should be over here, some sort. So yeah, it is gonna be a gated off area. We're gonna build a wall here as well. The mountains over here serve as a wall, so I don't think we'll do a lot there. But of course, in between, we're also gonna build something. And yeah, gonna probably take some episodes to do that. But that's fine. Let's start off with doing this. And I think we will do that in an old-fashioned time-lapse. So let's go. Did you know the definition of a castle is a fortified structure or building? Well, now you know. Back to the building. That turned out to be pretty good, huh? We detailed it a bit more with some stairs and half slabs, added some leaves and some lighting as well, hanging from the roof and on the ground. Ooh, I think it looks really good. A lot better than just a random cave. But as you can see right here, I put out the layout for the two towers, and this is not the final height. This is just the base. We're gonna have a big tower on top, sort of in the same style as these ones over here, but still a bit different. At the front of both of these bases, I think we'll call them that, we're gonna have a big flag, and that's gonna be a red flag with the white concrete as well. And we're gonna build a little archway right here in between that's holding up the gate, and people can walk across it and yeah, whatever they need to do. Also, I think this right here, that's not gonna work. I'm not happy with it, so we should probably terraform that at some point. Not right now. Right now, we're going to build this, because that's the fun part. Oh, I think this turned out just fantastic. I really like how this looks with the black cobblestone up on top right here and the flag. Sort of difficult to design a flag that's so small, but I think this turned out pretty well. And the little archway right here, I think it's really small. I would actually like it to be 2 blocks more over this way, but really not in the mood to move this tower 2 blocks over, so we will work with this and it's fine. And we have the little gate right here, and of course you can stand on top of it as well. And let's just take a little look from up here. As you can see, I've mapped out the towers on top right here. So this is the base for the upper tower, which is gonna go up 4 blocks and then go in 1 more, and then we're gonna have the concrete tower that's gonna be white with some calcite, and of course the big roof on top. So the idea right here is that we take these up by 2 more, so we have them 3 tall. And if I can just place the blocks right, please. Thank you. And then in between them, we are going to have a little upside down stair like this. So it kind of acts like a little support. And on top of this, we are going to kind of take it in 1 more block. Let's just add some scaffolding right here. So we are going to use some stairs, and we place them like this. In between here, just a block with another one on top. And of course we repeat that on all of them, so it's nice and easy and symmetrical. Now in between, we are going to do a mix of white concrete and calcite. I think those two, they just match up real nice. So the tower is going to be like this, just a simple 3x3, easy. And of course we mix them in like something like that, maybe could work. Let's just do one side here. So how about we do something like this? I think it still has to be a bit taller, but let's take a look. Right over the tree. Yeah, as you can see, that actually looks kind of nice. And from the ground down here, as you can see, that will actually give a really nice and impressive look. Of course, this is way too small. It needs to be probably double the height. And on top of it, we are going to take it out a little bit more and add the big roof. And on top of the roof, I'm going to show you that we're going to have like a, you know, like the Olympic fire. They have that big sculpture. Looks so impressive. I want that on top of the roofs here. So that's definitely going to be a nice view from down here, I think. But let's get on with the building. We are currently standing right at the top of the tower, and this is where we are going to place the fire. As you might just saw there, the other tower is finished. Now this is as well. Let's go down here. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Look at that. Okay, if that doesn't look impressive, I do not know what impressive is. Because I think that's cool. I like that a lot. We of course need a way to get up the mountain right here. So we need a nice staircase, and as I told you at the beginning of the video, we're going to have a single staircase right here, going up about halfway, I'm thinking, and then splitting in two, going like that. Then on top here, I'm thinking maybe do a nice tree, and then on the sides right here, I think it's almost like perfectly made for it. I think we should have 2 statues. That could look cool. So let's get right into it. So I kind of changed my mind again. The stairs are looking like this now. I'm not super happy with it, and as you can see, I've experimented a bit with the light post here. I don't know if I like this better or this one better, but I think what is kind of throwing it off right here is the walls. I'm not happy about this, but that is a work in progress. As you can see, we've added a little nice fountain right here. Oh. And the stairs have been changed a little bit more. Instead of just going straight up, they have a curve to it now, and they are the same on both sides. So when you go up here, you are met with little spring fountain, whatever this is called. And I put a little layout here for a tree we're going to build. And as you can see, I've taken the road around this way, and it's ending right. Jesus. It's ending right here. That's because this is going to be the road into the mountain. This is where the entrance is. And I've kind of drawn out on a paper how I sort of think it will look. But you will have to see that in the next episode, or however many episodes it will take to make it. But we need to get that tree built. And before we actually do that, I mentioned this might be an amphitheater. I think that's how you say it. But I don't really like that idea. But how about we actually make it a training ground for the soldiers? So we make a barracks maybe over here. Then the soldiers could train down here, and maybe we could have a little fighting scene in here. Then the people from the town could come in and watch. And over here I'm thinking we will make like the queen and the king's private vineyard, I think it's called. Yeah, that's probably what it's called, vineyard, where they make their own quality wine and stuff. For the tree right here, I want to show you how I do it. I do it in a really old-fashioned way, but it's the only way I know and I'm comfortable with. So I usually just make a 2x2 like this, and then to give it some curvature, I just continue that up like this, and it's basically just doing that all the way. Of course you will have a very boring looking tree doing it like that, but that is also what we want right now, because we're going to of course shape it. Now we just remove all of the dirt because we don't need it, and that's the basic trunk movement. I actually think that looks kinda nice. So now to shape it, I usually just go in the corners first and sort of remove that and that. Don't want that, don't need that. So we get something like that. Now let's take a look at it. What can we do? This is not good. But let's take a look from the other side. That might look a bit better. Yeah, it kind of got it. Now to put in the branches, I just again wing it pretty much, and I go out like that and that. Do something like this. I normally don't connect them up like that because it's gonna be too blocky. Then maybe right here we want one going out. So let's how about something like that? And then we could take it out over here as well. Do something like this. Remove those. Let's have a lower hanging one. So how about there? I think that should work pretty well. So again we do that and that. And let's take a look. See how it is. Yeah, it's kind of coming along. See, what I want right now is, I think it's too bare right here. And don't like that block actually. So we need something, a branch going this way as well. How are we going to do that? Well, there's of course multiple ways. But let's just try something right here. Let's do that. Take it up like that. Maybe like that. Removing this and this. Let's take a look. No, it needs to be one lower. Ah, that's much better. Okay, so, well, it's not finished yet, of course, but this is a pretty good start. Now we just need to make the fine touches of whatever we don't want or don't like, and that's better. Maybe, how about we remove that one actually? Place that in. Yeah, that's actually, that's fine. Now for the leaves. Oh, that's the fun part. I always enjoy doing that. The way I start this is just place them on top, like that. Super easy, and then on the side as well. Don't really think that much about shape right now. Just place it around, get a feel for it. So now after some leaf placement, it's sort of taking a bit more shape, as you can see. Now it's just a point of going back and forth, placing more and more, and like just get the shape you want. One thing to have in mind though is that you don't want to cover up all of the trunk, and if you can, then leave some branches as well without all of its leaves. It's, well, covering it up, it doesn't really make any point, and it kind of takes away from the beauty of the tree. So leave it. Just focus on whatever you started with right here and build on that. And after a lot of leaf placement, this is the result we got. And I think it looks great. Let's just go up here. So you get this view from walking up the staircase and all around. Oh, it's nice. I've gated up the area right here. You're not supposed to go in there. I'll just place some leaf blocks. We'll probably get some moss and some flowers in here as well. And you might see I've used some half slabs and some stairs right here, just to give it a bit more shape. And I always like to add some lanterns as well to my trees. I think it gives a nice vibe. So yeah, super cool. But guys, that is sadly all we have time for this episode. I enjoyed this one very much, and I hope you did as well. Super fun to build the tree staircase and our two towers right here. In the next one, we are going to follow up on the road right here and start actually the castle with the entrance, and we'll see how far we get. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for the next one. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, and until next time guys, see ya.